All right, hello everybody. Hello, this is Daniel Higgins coming live with episode 40 of Daniel's Dance. So everybody under the sound of my voice, welcome, welcome. Hello to everyone. Let me go ahead and do a quick audio check. Let's see. All right, so we are good. Everybody can see and hear me okay. Let's see here. A little adjustment there. All right, so everybody, this is going to be fun, but we're going to have a good discussion here because there is something that I came across a long time ago, but I want to share it with you guys. But first and foremost, I want to cue up this audio that I have pulled up with my amazing mentor, business partner, Mr. Michael Delco, who has tapped into financial freedom and time freedom, right? So this discussion he had was so good. It was short, but it was so good. He talked about freedom, the intangible compensation, which is a great topic, I have to admit.
Hey, good
So
morning, everybody. This is
let me
Mike
go ahead.
Dalco.
Oh, that started right away, didn't it? All right, so let's go ahead and we'll listen into this short audio. And then I'm going to talk a little bit more about what's on my heart to share with everybody today about what type of millionaire you want to be. And then we'll move into some solutions that Gold Standard Partners provides to help you reach whatever is the goal that you have. But once again, this audio right here we're going to listen to is Freedom, the Intangible Compensation by Mr. Michael Delco, seven-figure earner, amazing leader within Gold Standard Partners, and my amazing business partner. Very, very happy to be connected to this amazing gentleman. So let's listen in right here.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Mike Dalco, the CEO, continuously empowering others with a very brief message. And it's brief by force because there are two huge events coming up today, and I need to get out of the way of those events. The first one is our power call, and it's primarily for affiliates. It's to keep people motivated, which is the number one thing that a network marketer needs is motivation. You've got to have that fuel to keep going. If you keep going, you're going to win. But most people quit. They can't keep going because life drags so much dadgum energy out of you until you can't be successful as a network marketer without fuel, which is energy, motivation. I woke up this morning watching a motivational video. You got to have that inspiration. Jim Rohn says inspiration is like a shower. It doesn't last very long, but you need at least one every day. And so I got my inspiration this morning. I called my mentor. I got fired up. I called Kevin Thompson, one of my business partners. I'm on 10. Dominique Curry. I talked to Dr. Curry. I mean, I surround myself with people that keep me jacked. And I'm so fired up right now, and I don't even really know why. It's because they're pouring in information. Words are spirit, and they are life. And the words you listen to will dictate what comes out of you. Like out of your belly shall flow rivers of living water. Literally, out of the heart flow the issues of life. We define our lives by the information we put in our hearts and in our minds. Now, whether you believe that or not, it's not relevant. I know it to be true. I'm seeing the effects of that in my very own life. So as I'm getting to this, let me get to my real point. Freedom is that intangible compensation. Freedom, that intangible compensation. Mr. Best says freedom is this rare combination of time and money. I have friends who have a lot of money, but don't have a lot of time. I've got friends who have a lot of time, but don't have any money. Freedom is that rare combination of unlimited free time and unlimited financial resources, or maybe not even unlimited, but more than you need to live. That is freedom. And folks, literally, one of the reasons, if not the most important reason, to build a networking business is because of all business models. I mean, franchising, working in regular corporate America, owning your own company and being an entrepreneur and having like a traditional business. Network marketing business of all businesses that I've ever been a part of, and I've owned my own business. I've worked for companies. I've worked for corporate America. I've been a mortgage banker for 15 years. I've done it all. I've been a salesperson. I've done it all. And network marketing of everything I've ever done is the only one that's ever given me what I consider to be true freedom. Now, let me tell you what happened to me today, which is what fired me up to do this really fast live stream. I woke up about 6:40 and I was chatting with some of my international business partners because it was late in the afternoon for them. And then after I did that, I got on up. My wife was still asleep right there. She's free too. And she was still asleep. I got on up and I went into my gym, my home gym. I got into the gym about 8:40. I got on my treadmill and I did 2.5 miles on my treadmill and did a little bit of weights and some circuit training. And that was right down the hall. And then I jumped into my office and I moved some funds around because I want to do some things for my kids today financially. And then my wife was up by then and she went in the gym and she worked out. And then she went down in the kitchen and she made breakfast and we had breakfast together. And then she's reading some things and doing some things to inspire and empower her. And so while she's doing that, I said, sweetheart, I'm going to run to the bank. I'm going to run to the ATM and take my GS Lifestyle card and pull some cash out and put some money into some accounts and do some things for my kids. And then I'm going to go and get my car washed. And then I'm going to go back home and get at my desk. And I'm going to work. I'm going to listen to the power call. I'm going to get on the other event I'm telling you about. It's 12 o'clock at goldrocks.info. So whether you're seeing this on Facebook or YouTube later, goldrocks.info, we do these events twice a day. Inbox us and we'll give you the password to that Zoom. And you need to be on it because this freedom, you can't get this freedom from a 9 to 5. You just can't. It doesn't matter if you make $300,000, $400,000 a year. You still got to go to a job to make it. You must find a system that is designed to pay you without your physical effort. And that's what network marketing does. And it is the intangible compensation. Tell me what price you would pay to be able to do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whomever you want, for as long as you want, and you don't have to go to a job to earn and you still get paid. What is that worth? Like if you made $4,000 a month without having to go to a job, would it be worth it? Like literally in GS Partners, we've got people that earn their monthly bonus, and their monthly bonus in their spare time was more than they earned on their job. Would that be worth it? So ladies and gentlemen, freedom is the intangible compensation. Go build your business, and you need to stay motivated to do it. I'm telling you right now, this is since 1993. I've been in this industry. I never bought into the inspiration. I called it that rah-rah stuff, just like a lot of other people. I don't need all that. I don't need to plug in. There you go with that plugging in crap again. I'm telling you right now, without plugging in, you will not have the gas. It's like trying to drive this car and never stop at the gas station. That power call is the gas station. You gotta get the gas. This is Mike Dalco, the CEO, continuously empowering others. Let me pay attention to this road and we'll see you guys on the power call. Hey.
Ooh, that's my mentor right there, guys. So he's got so many good, amazing points. I'm going to talk a little bit about those points, and then I'm going to go into talking about what the topic is for today also, which bleeds into that because he talks about that intangible compensation, having that time freedom, having that location freedom, right? So how do you get there, right? So you have to decide how you're going to get there, what you're going to do, what tools you're going to use to get there. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in just a moment. But so some key points that he mentioned in this audio, let me go ahead and switch that up real quick here. Hold on. All right. So some key points that I see in his short audio, and then we'll go into some more detail about what kind of millionaire you want to be, what kind of financial freedom you want to experience, and then we'll move towards that direction. Mr. Delco has been financially free now for over 7 years. He celebrated 7 years last week, all right? And this video is airing, on the 8th. All right, so March 8th, okay, 2021, all right? So one of the key things he talked about was surrounding yourself with key people, which includes the power call, because now when you're surrounded by these key people who are successful, you're hearing their success stories, you're hearing about other people's success stories around the world. There are so many different people that join our global power call from day to day, from all different walks of life and literally from all across the world. So hearing from people in Nigeria, hearing from people in Australia, hearing from people day to day from just everywhere in the world, that's key. Surround yourself with key people. Another amazing point that he made, and it's a simple point, but you got to be reminded of it. Most people quit. So I want to encourage everyone under the sound of my voice, be unique. Don't quit on what? Your dream, your goal, right? Because that's going to be very important. If you quit, there's a domino effect. So here's another big thing that a lot of people don't think about. So you're talking about the intangible compensation, the people's lives that you will affect while you are pursuing your dream. You have no idea. You cannot quantify that. So earlier today, we had the homegoing for Miss Valerie Best, right? She has impacted so many different lives as she pursued and enjoyed financial freedom for over 30 years before she passed. Well over 30 years of financial freedom. And she too had created millionaire status also for herself and for her family, right? So here's another big thing. So we'll talk about this, right? So when you think about millionaire status, I'm going to make things very, very simple. I like keeping things simple. I like sharing things and making sure that they're simple as possible. So everybody who's watching on YouTube, Periscope, and Twitter, right, want to keep things simple for you. So there's an income millionaire, or you can do an asset millionaire. You got to decide what you want to do, how you want to approach this, right? So for financial freedom, as you move towards your financial freedom, these are two goals that you can have, right? So what's the difference? What's the mindset between each one of these types of millionaires, right? Because there's a way to get there, right? There's a way to get there. There's people reaching millionaire status. There's people reaching millionaire status in the current business that we're sharing with you, Gold Standard Partners, right? People who've had no experience with network marketing, just starting, right? No, not knowing all the details, but knowing enough to take action, take immediate action, right? So just some basic things to keep in mind and put this in your mind so that you have a view, okay? Because Jim Rohn says words are a way of seeing. So I'm trying to share some words with you today to expand your thought process and help you think differently and see something differently for your life, okay? So you can leverage an asset. You can acquire an asset to get to that millionaire status. You know, one of our amazing presenters, Mr. Gregory McKay, he acquired and leveraged, real estate, okay, until that bubble in 2008 came along. But he leveraged and had over $1 million in an asset called real estate, right? So you can tap into different types of assets. All right. So, oh, wait, did I do that? Yeah, I did that little slide already. So he tapped into that, right? So you can have an asset. Now, what's the difference? So you have that asset, it's growing, you accumulated it, you built it up to that point, right? So you're not needing any like external team, so to speak. It's something that you're doing almost on your own. All right. So I'm on purpose mentioning that because I'm going to drive home a point. So a lot of people, when they hear about Gold Standard Partners, they by default just omit or don't hear when our presenters are going over how you can acquire your assets on your own, pay yourself first. Pay yourself first is a wealth building principle where you take a small portion, about 10% of everything that comes into your hands, and you hold it in whatever asset you decide to hold it in, right? It is a wealth building principle. You see that wealth building principle in books like Think and Grow Rich. You see that wealth building principle in The Laws of Success. You see that wealth building principle in The Richest Man in Babylon. You see that wealth building principle in almost every successful financial book, all of them, right? So acquiring an asset. So I'm going to drive this home again. This does not require having or building a team or inviting people or recruiting people or trying to get people. I'm not trying to get anybody, but I do invite people, right? But this is your opportunity to not say anything to anyone, but manage your personal finances and move your assets, move your income towards yourself to acquire more and more and more assets, right? So we have that available to you in Gold Standard Partners, where you can acquire an asset that can lead you towards millionaire status. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. And I don't play one on TV. I'm sharing stuff with you that I've experienced, and I'm sharing things with you that I'm doing. I'm personally taking and acquiring an asset called G999, all right, a cryptocurrency that is going to be a huge asset, and already is, because it has increased over 100% since its inception, right? And we get to be the marketing arm, and we share about G999 and what it does, right? So we share that information with as many people as we want to, because we know that in time, just like this similar story of people acquiring Bitcoin. What's up, Miss Eunice? Just like the similar story of people acquiring cryptocurrency called Bitcoin years ago, when it was very, very, very low in purchasing power or value, right? And then it increased in value aggressively. We are doing that right now, and we're encouraging other people to take part. This, as you acquire cryptocurrency, there's several different types of assets. Like I said, you can acquire cryptocurrency, and then it increases in purchasing power, and then boom, you got your millionaire status. So that is one approach. Each approach is no wrong approach, it's just an approach. You wanted to take the funds you had, you slowly, methodically acquired a cryptocurrency or acquired an asset, and it increased in value, right? To the point that it created millionaire status for you. There was no team involved. There was no group of people. There was no inviting people. There was no recruiting people, right? So I'm just being very clear about that. So you have that as a part, right? What's up, Miss Shaw? I see you on here. Let me pull you in here. Good to see you again, man. Welcome to the live stream. So as we talk about this now, so that's one part. Now here's another part. You can be a cash flow millionaire. All right. So that means you have some kind of passive income flowing into your household. You got over 84K monthly flowing in to create your millionaire status. So one is you have an asset that you're holding, right? An asset that you're holding that you acquired, it increased in value. You didn't build a team. You didn't recruit anybody, right? You didn't, do live streams. You didn't share anything on YouTube or Facebook or YouTube or Periscope or anything like that, or Twitter. You just took your income and acquired an asset, and it increased in value. Now, this one, if you want to be a cash flow millionaire, where your cash is flowing and creating that 84K monthly, well, this will be a little bit different than just acquiring an asset and holding on to it and waiting for that asset to increase. This would be a little bit more like, hey, I'm tapping into a system. I'm tapping into a business. I'm tapping into, oh, thank you, Miss Shaw. I see you. I'm tapping into a business. I'm tapping into a system. I'm growing an organization, right? Robert Kiyosaki always talks about building businesses and being an entrepreneur and developing a big business. So big business in Robert Kiyosaki's definition, he talks about having over 500 people connected and in that organization, right? So Wealth Builders Worldwide definitely qualifies. Gold Standard Partners absolutely qualifies. They have over 75,000 people connected to Gold Standard Partners. I encourage you. We talked about the intangibles of financial freedom earlier, the time freedom, the financial freedom. You heard from a 7-figure earner within this business of Gold Standard Partners that's actually going to be part of your success team and part of your mentor team, especially as you connect with me, because he's connected with me and I'll be connected with you, right? So get back with whoever's really sharing this information with you. If that person is me, you go on y1income.com and get your free registration completed. Once again, it's up to you. Do you want to be a cash flow millionaire, where you have over 84K coming in month after month after month after month after month, where you've taken the time to build a organization of over 500 people or more? And it might not even take 500 people or more in Gold Standard Partners, but I won't get into all that. You want to get back with whoever's sharing this with you and get the details, right? Because people have already done it, and it wasn't that many off of over 500. It wasn't that many over 500. This system is amazing. And then also Mr. Ducko mentioned the GS Lifestyle card, right? He said, hey, I'm going to grab my GS Lifestyle card. I'm going to move some funds around. So if you're the type of person that loves complete control of your finances, if you're the kind of person that loves having complete control of fiat currency, cryptocurrencies, all in one simple website and all in one simple back office where you can go in, click a few buttons, and move your fiat currency or your government issued monies, right? If you want to move those around and start making money moves where, hey, the yen is a little bit better than the dollar and you want to shift it over there to help you with creating more cash flow or more assets, right? You'll have that freedom. So you definitely want to get back with the person sharing this with you if you like having full control of your finances, full control of your monies, full control. And also, like I mentioned, if you want to be a cash flow millionaire, which some people want to do, that's an amazing opportunity because we are building big businesses right here with Gold Standard Partners, which has over 75,000 people connected already. We're going to be launching in a few days. You're here before the official launch. So you want to get back with whoever's sharing this information with you. Once again, this is Daniel Higgins sharing with you. And let's see here. So just for anybody who doesn't know who I am, let me and allow me to reintroduce myself, right? So my name is Daniel Higgins, husband, father of two amazing boys. We actually were just jamming out to my son's music at the beginning of this stream. Also, business management major, worship leader, and I am a wealth builder. And I love all of those points. I love being a dad. My sons keep me active. And I want to drive this home, guys. So everybody under the sound of my voice, you have an opportunity here to tap into and help yourself get towards whichever type of millionaire status you desire. If you desire to just acquire an asset and let that asset grow to millionaire status, you have that opportunity here with Gold Standard Partners. If you want to create cash flow, right? If you want to create cash flow over 84K monthly, you have that opportunity here. It's actually already been done. So you can do it too, because I'll go ahead and introduce you to the people who've done it. One of the gentlemen was, yeah, okay, we'll put it there. We'll end it right there. Okay. So once again, everybody on the sound of my voice, get back with the person sharing this information with you. If this person is me, go to y1income.com, get your free registration done, right? Take immediate action. That's my contact information there. But guess what? Once you go to our website, y1income.com, and register, you're going to have all my contact information and I'll have yours and I'll be able to connect with you and identify what your goal is and what your dream is, what kind of millionaire status you want to build, or if you want to just create additional cash flow, extra 5,000, 10,000, whatever it is that your goal is, we can go ahead and have a conversation about that and put you in position to reach that goal. Okay. So thank you, everybody under the sound of my voice. Get back with whoever's sharing this information with you. If that person is me, you know what to do, right? If you're on YouTube, you're on Periscope, right? Especially everybody on Periscope and Twitter. Hey, listen, right there. Go ahead, get your free registration completed. And for more details, the website actually has some short informational orientation videos because people like to know what they're getting into, and that's perfect. We welcome that. We welcome you to understand what's going on, okay? And thank you so much, Ms. Eunice Shaw, for hanging out with me tonight. I see a lot of people on a few different social medias, but they're not commenting as of yet. So thank you, everybody, for commenting. If you're seeing this on YouTube on the replay, go ahead, make a comment. I will read your comment and absolutely want to connect with you and understand that I'm clearly communicating as much as possible. Now, if you like what I'm sharing, you're going to love our Wealth Builders Worldwide team. I'm going to put on the screen right now. We have a schedule of events. You will never be alone as you move towards your millionaire status or your financial freedom, whichever one your goal is, okay? Or just extra income, extra 1,500, whatever it is, right? So right here, this is our amazing global support team. This is our Wealth Builders Worldwide family and team. We are absolutely here to support your goals and dreams. We have live webinars twice a day. Mr. Ducko alluded to that. We have one at noon Eastern Standard Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have the live power call Monday through Saturday. So definitely take a screenshot of this if you can. And you have to get back whoever's sharing this information with you to get the private password. And we have a fast start training every Sunday night, right? Everything we do is on goldrocks.info. That's our virtual home office, aka Zoom. So thank you once again for your time. Everybody get back with the person that's sharing this with you. Take immediate action. Get your free registration completed. It is a success principle that when you are presented some information that you take immediate action and learn as you grow. That success principle is found in Think and Grow Rich and several other books, okay? But thank you everybody for your time. This has been Daniel Higgins sharing Daniel Zen episode 40. I'm so excited to continue to share great content with everybody. Everybody, have a good day, night, afternoon. Just depends on where you're at in this awesome world that we live in, okay?